personal dispositions, and I will also be answering 3 very important questions. A teacher's role in supporting learning is to be an advocate for student success. When planning, an educator should be flexible and be able to adjust their methods based on students' needs. I believe an educator's standards should always be high, but also allow room for mistakes in order to create a cooperative learning environment. When an educator is willing to learn from their peers, it makes room for growth. The dispositions that I currently possess and I believe will make a successful teacher are the following. High expectations is definitely one. In my current role as a general manager, I have learned to uphold high expectations. I am able to assess a situation or a person and identify opportunity areas and strengths. As an educator, this will be a skill that I will be able to use when connecting with my students. I will be able to plan out my classroom goals and plan out what approach works for my students as a whole and also as an individual. This position that I believe I possess are respect for diversity of others. As a general manager, I have worked with associates from different backgrounds and walks of life. I have been able to learn from each and every single one of my associates and have never allowed any discrimination. I will not allow the background of my students to determine the future. The third one is professional conduct. Being a professional in expectation when working in a school setting. We are an example to follow and are held at a higher standard. Being a professional also requires you to be punctual and be impeccable with your words and actions. In my current role, I'm always practicing this and ensuring that there is a line that is not crossed with my associates, and there is always a professional relationship with them. The next disposition I believe I have is reflection. When working with students, or in my case as a general manager, it is always important to ask for feedback in order to learn your opportunity areas and what is working for your team. It is important to view feedback as a positive and as a way of improvement, rather than seeing it as a negative. As an educator, this will allow me to be successful. We always want to create a win-win approach with our students and peers. It is highly encouraged to also ask for our fellow peers for feedback, to be able to learn from them. It is important to remember that there is always room for growth and to have a know best, only better mindset. The next disposition I believe I have is honesty. Honesty is the key to trust. Always being transparent and honoring your word is very important when building relationships with your peers and also with your students. As an educator, being someone that keeps my word and always follows up and follows through will allow me to be successful. The next dispositions are the dispositions that I feel that I still need to improve on in order to make me a successful educator. The first two go hand in hand, which is fairness and compassion. One thing that will allow me to be successful would be to learn to build a connection with students away from the classroom. Oftentimes we dehumanize students and we don't see what else could be happening in the background. We are too focused on what we see in our classrooms and behaviors the students project. So when you work on compassion and fairness, in my personal opinion, I definitely need to work on letting go of what I see in front of me and understanding that they do have a life beyond school, and how can I connect with my students in order for them to be able to let go of what's going on in life and just be present in the classroom. Personal bias can have a detrimental effect on teaching and learning. It is important to not let our personal beliefs or convictions determine how we teach our students. Regardless of what we believe, we are required to treat our students with respect and ensure we are giving equal opportunity for our students to be successful.